Welcome to TEDx Markham. I am Principal Brown Warren. Make sure you grab a program. Grab a program. Naya, grab a program at the table. All right. At the table, outside. Let's start over. All right. So, welcome to TEDx Markham. This is our first student speaking event. This has been inspired by what is called our School Continuous Improvement Plan, also known as a SKIP. And one of our goals was to increase student discourse. So we know when students are reading, writing, speaking, and then also having to listen, that's how we know we've wrapped around and kids can actually move forward. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the program so that you know why you have a pen. So we have t-shirts that says, I am bold. It's because we are boundless, optimistic, loving, and determined. So each talk will have something of that theme. All right, you will find our welcome and the process we took, and then each speaker has their own page. Hi. Each speaker has their own page, and there's a blank spot where you can take notes on their speech, and then afterwards you can get their autograph. So again, each speaker has their own place. All right, and then we have thank yous, and then the birth of an innovative idea. So I have always dreamed of doing something like this. So this today is a dream come true for me. I think kids need opportunities and they need to know people care. So this is a birth of a very innovative idea that I went through with the Innovation Studios, which is driven by PPS. So I took a long journey to work through collecting data and testing the data, and we landed on TEDx Markham. So I'm done talking because I know you guys came to hear the kids. And so first, we will have third graders, fourth graders, and then the fifth graders will end the show. So first up, we have third grader, Bennett.
That feel bad. One time I considered hurting someone when my leg was getting stomped on really hard, and they were not being kind. Instead, I used my words to tell the person how I felt. Even though they did not listen, it was kinder to use my words than stomping on their leg. If people are not kind, people can get really hurt. People can start bullying without kindness. This could make people feel bad and not want to come to school. If people are bullied when they are little, they might bully and be disrespectful to others. This can make school and communities not a fun place to be. I believe it is so important to be kind because someone could get really hurt, and being kind is better for our schools and community. I encourage you to be kind with your words, actions, and thoughts, so everyone can feel comfortable in our spaces. Next up, we have Hazel.
If so many people talk about dreams, why are they important? Dreams are a way to keep people going when they doubt themselves. Have you ever doubted yourself? One time I doubted myself when I was doing a time multiplication test and I thought I wasn't going to finish in time. But even after I failed the first few times, it was my dreams and motivation that kept me going. Now I nail my multiplication quizzes all because I kept on going through dreams and determination and motivation to keep going. To me, dreams means to have a goal. Dreams means to want to do something you are willing to work for, to have a goal you are willing to work for. Most of your life could be built off of dreams or goals. Sometimes you have little goals that you make over time. Others are just one big goal that can take your whole lifetime to fulfill. Dreams impact not just you and me, but also coaches, trainers, teachers, and anyone that encourages you to set goals, and these dreams can make the world a better place. Not just for you and me, but for everyone around us. As I close, I want to encourage you to dream big and live bold. Thank you to my family who is here to watch me, and now I want to introduce Ruby.
Why do people need people to feel safe? Feeling safe can impact a person's overall well-being, which can impact their whole life. One time I felt safe when I was in my own house, and I knew that if anything bad were to happen, I would be safe. because of my family or my community. Community means a place where you feel safe, respected, and belong. For example, even if someone or everyone in your community is not related family, it feels like they are. It helps me feel safe even if someone in your community is there. You know they will help you no matter what. Having a safe community can impact the whole world by helping kids and adults feel like they are safe, respected, and belong. This can make them happy throughout their life. This is why I encourage you to think about ways you can make people feel safe and be bold. Thank you, my family, and everyone who came to see this. I'm introducing 4th grade SJ.
Hi, my name is SJ Jackson. I'm going to talk about why girls can skateboard. Because I know one thing my brother used to turn me on. I wanted to be a skateboarder, and he said you can skateboard. When I was 5, I wanted to be a skateboarder. My big brother would say I'm not talented enough. From then on, I have been practicing so I can get better at it. Instead of giving up, when someone made fun of me, I kept trying. So when I was 7, I learned how to do an ollie and more tricks on a skateboard because my uncle taught me how to, and it's actually really fun. You should try it too, and you should. It's really not nice to. Not nice to yourself away. And you should be more kind to yourself and others. Now I'm going to tell you all about my skateboarding. You have to try not to get water on your skateboard because the grip tape type would wear out, and when you stand on it starts get smooth. So if your foot were to slip, you could hit your head on the pavement or cement. Your head would probably be bleeding. Okay, number 2. If you lose the screws on the bottom of a skateboard and you don't know, check before you get on your skateboard if you have one. You also need the right wheels, like the.
Where's your skateboard? Where's your skateboard?
Where's my the wheels on my skateboard. Also, if you lose the bolts, that could be a problem. And if you lose the screws, like right here, that the wheels could fall off and you could hit your head or something like that. Introducing Isla.
Have you ever been excluded from something you wanted to be in? I will be sharing some of my thoughts about exclusion and how that affects us as a community. I was once excluded from an activity that I was finally let into after a while. I felt left out and sad when I got excluded. It was much better after I was included. I felt like I belonged in the community. Being inclusive can help schools like this one grow, but excluding people can make an impact on the school in a bad way. Social justice and inclusion is important because it can help people make new friends and bond more. If you are included by someone you barely know, then they can become your friend. It's also important because inclusion can make people happy in their school. Some people are excluded because of their interest or their personality.
Inclusion is an important part of social justice because it gives everyone an equal opportunity to do what they want to do. My request to each one of you is to leave this auditorium and think about what you can do to include others, like the people around you right now in this second. That one thing that you thought of can make a big impact on the school or the other communities that you're a part of. Thank you all for listening. I would like to give thanks to my dad and my mom for helping me with my speech. I encourage you all to be bold and include others. Next up is Cecilia, 4th grade.
Hello, my name is Cecilia. I will be reading you my speech. Do you have something fun or active you do outside of school? My speech is about being active. You might be thinking, why active? Why the most unnoticeable topic? Well, the very reason is because it's unnoticeable. People don't always think about this topic because being active is important and sometimes exciting. Being active is also good for your body, mind, and soul. Being active for me means being outside, hiking or playing sports like soccer or basketball. A story I have about being active is when I play soccer every day, when I do soccer practice or I just play in my yard. I think being active is also very important because it's something we all have to do to live a good life. And in my speech, I told you about being active. Thank you all for listening to my speech. I encourage this community to be active and, of course, outside and bold.
Woo!
Now I'll introduce 5th grader Ellie.
Woo!
Have you ever looked outside and imagined something impossible? Well, one day I want to make it all possible, but that takes bravery. It takes bravery. My topic is bravery. It's hard. I struggle with confidence because I was scared of what people might think of me or be mean to me or make fun of me. I know how it feels to have people laugh at you, and I'm sorry. And I was scared. People would make fun of me. Would do the same because it's happened and it hurts. Strength. This world needs bravery to survive. And I know it cannot just be me. I need everyone so that our future is bright. Introducing Adriana. Have you ever wanted to carry a legacy of someone you love? I choose to be the best soccer player I can be to honor my mom. My mom was on a boys' team. She was made fun of because she was the only girl, but when she was goalie, hardly any goals went in. I've been playing soccer since kindergarten. I played on a 5th grade team, but then I moved up to 6th grade because I improved with hard work. I love soccer because I get to hang out with my friends and work hard and improve on my soccer and running. When I play on the field with all my teammates, I feel like we can dominate the other team and I can be myself. Let me elaborate of how it makes me feel like I can be myself. When I'm on the field, I feel like I can be who I want to be and I don't have to think about anybody else. But when I'm off the field, I feel like I have to fit in with other people. For me, I feel like soccer can impact other people. For an example, if someone does not know if they want to try it, because they might not like it. They can talk to me because I can give some advice. I thought that I'd not like it, but I ended up loving it. I found that I can be the best for my family, including my parents, who are sometimes having a rough time, by doing the best at soccer. The last words I want to leave you with is be bold and live out your legacy. Introducing Muna.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever loved something that other people's thoughts got in the way of your dreams? Well, my topic is my hijab. To me, it's crazy that others can see something as negative and you see it as positive. I'm talking about my hijab today because it's very important to me. It doesn't get in the way of my dreams, instead it makes it more special. My hijab means everything to me. It is very special because it's my culture and a part of me. It protects me because I know inside that I am myself and nobody could perfect that. I like wearing my hijab because I like how it represents me as a Muslim female. My hijab is important because it's a part of me and my beliefs. I am proud because this hijab makes me myself and who I am. I have loved something that people are just not happy with. Play basketball and I wear a hijab. Some people just don't like that, but I would do anything to accomplish my dreams. Thank you, but the last words I want to leave you with is be bold and live out your legacy. Please welcome Suleiman.
Let me start off with a question. When you're feeling down, what makes you feel up? Some people like jokes, some people don't. And other people may like other things, like food or sports. Me and my family like making jokes and talking about funny things and cooperating. Like one time when me and my family, especially my siblings, watch funny shows, we always say one of us looks like the characters in the show. To me, it means joy, happiness, and respect. These things are important to me because I like to make people laugh. It's important to me because after a hard day, I like to make people and my family happy. Because when I was younger, I got mad easily, but I changed that feeling to benefit me and others. For me, the impact of comedy on others can make them feel inspired, joyful, and calm. Making jokes and making other people laugh makes me feel good inside. Maybe other people too. The last words I want to leave with you is be bold and live out your legacy. And I'd like to give a shout out to my mom and my family members.
That was all of our speakers, so I'm going to have them all come out for a last minute round of applause. All of you, come on out, come on out, come on out. Come on out, make room, make room. Let me go right here. All right, all of these students wrote their speeches, went through the editing process, and then they delivered. I am proud of each and every one of you. All right, so that concludes our show. And what we're gonna do is, if you would allow me the opportunity to take a picture with each of them, and then you can take them. But thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed our TEDx Markham and you were inspired to be bold, right? Again, in your programs, there's a spot for you to get their autographs, so make sure you get their autographs. All right, thank you.